When I saw Voice to Choice, I thought, what does this mean? But I think it is very good thinking on behalf of Cordaid. As we get more responsible, it means that we are more accountable because we are part of the decision making and we have the responsibility to deliver because we are partners within Cordaid.
That you don't want to create another problem in future, that eventually we will start focusing on only some kind of groups. Much as it's more or less, we'll take an affirmative action on women, but then not neglecting the needs and interests of the other groups.
Okay. One alone cannot. Cordaid alone cannot. If you move mountains here, does not mean that you move mountains in Malawi.
You also have increased choices. You have a choice. You can decide where to.
We have a case in Malawi for this.
Where to buy.
Yeah, now you are debating with her. You are different sides of
In
the.
2002, people had money, but there was no food to buy.
Yeah, and what is food?
Because
you need to eat.
Yeah.
You need money.
You need money to buy.
Issues of access. So food security is not on production only. Yeah. You're also looking at accessibility of that food.
Is it available?
So it's that whole package of food security. We are not just talking about food production.
I think at the end of the day we're focusing on the broader agenda of development. And the idea is to incorporate, or at least even mainstream, the issue of gender, of women, mainstream the issue of value chains, mainstream even the issues of environment into the whole broader agenda. And then I think we are responding to what we're really trying to achieve.
The preference or priority given to the economic aspects, in my consideration, the social aspect is completely sidelined and where so that interventions will not be sustainable. It has to go social and economic aspect.
Redefined role away from being merely a funder.
Where Cordaid does not implement this with its own partner, it should be complemented by other stakeholders. The people for whom we are writing the word should are not here. And how will we ensure that those other stakeholders?
There is strong commitment for this one. This really deserves a big clap because it is the final result of all our decision process.
My message to Cordaid would also be that there are always exceptions, that we have to be careful to study all the circumstances, all the context of every problem and be able to make exceptions in dealing with the people, with the reality of the situation, while certainly guarding also the non-negotiable principles and values that are dear to us.
The way I see this proposal and the whole work of Cordaid is really hopeful. I mean, it raises hope of a better future, especially in a context where corruption and good governance is, corruption is rampant, and we really need good governance. And through this way, I hope that many things will be done.
To me, voice and choice is very critical because it is a governance component of Cordaid, and it has introduced us to decision making. It has also introduced us to knowing what Cordaid is doing and what our role is, but it is also giving us power as partners to speak out and know what is happening and influence what Cordaid is doing in order to be able to see the changes that we see at the community level.